cannot believe my face. What just happened, guys? What's going on with the world? I don't know, but this is the week where we woke up with a huge explosion. Hello, I hope you guys are having amazing. XRP is around $2.12. We pumped. Major, right? But then the Riddlers told you that today, good morning. Oh my lord, this is diabolical. These events are just, I don't know what's happening, but the end of the world seems to be near. Now guys, there's from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. First things first, you probably woke up with a smile on your face because you've seen XRP pump, Bitcoin pump, and then we got a billion UCT minted at Tether Treasury, which means a bigger pump is on the horizon. I'm thinking $2.45 XRP is imminent. Hey, Mr. Poole told us that on 4/22, tomorrow's Delta date, good night, sleep tight. The bears are heading to hibernate, guys. Right? The bears are about to go to sleep, and the bull market rages onward. Wow! Again, today was most definitely a good morning, but so people were happy, most likely with the crypto market. But on the other hand, a lot of people today are actually sad, right? Excitement and grief occurred this morning. So good morning, guys. I wasn't going to create this video, but this is breaking major news, and it may tie into the Riddlers, which seems a little bit strange. But first things first, say goodbye from Mr. Poole. Message receive per his request. And what just happened, guys? Pope Francis died on Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025, at the age of 88 at his residence in the Vatican's Casa Santa Marta, guys. Wow. Right, I don't know. This is just diabolical, right? So first things first, I was in shock when I seen this, guys. I'm like, wow. I didn't even think it was possible, right? But everything truly comes to an end, guys, at some point in time, right? Especially in this world. Number two, I want to say rest in peace, okay? But it seems like, I don't know, guys. It seems like this may tie into XRP, right? I know a lot of people are gonna say, maybe you should respect this news, guys. But I'm just gonna have to talk about this because, again, we talked about this years ago, right? And it's just a coincidence, I'm guessing, that this is all happening at the same time. So if you guys wouldn't watch this portion of the video, then you guys can just skip towards the end. But I just have to bring forth because the Riddlers once upon a time posted or pointed towards. His name is what? JB right here. Okay? And why you guys make this stuff so complicated is beyond me. 4 days after JB is 13. JNB. This is from the symbolic teachings, right? And then the first decider, this was the year 2020, okay, tweeted out this message right here. Quote, I cannot give you exact names as I worry it would change the timeline. 4 days after the death of my hero, JB's the last chance to buy. When the time comes, you will know, end quote, Grandpa notes. So the first decider used to be a Riddler in the community, and I'm guessing now he's gone, or he rarely tweets, okay? And he once upon a time tweeted out that his grandpa wrote down JB is his hero, right? And there's a lot of people in significant positions having the same type of initials, J and B, right? Joe Biden, Justin Bieber, there's many of them, guys. But then some people did point out, what if it's the Pope, right? Because his name comes out to J and B as well, or J and B, but JB right there. Wow, 422, guys. Mr. Pool tweeted this picture out. It's nighttime, but no one is laying in bed, right? The person is missing. Wow. Overnight, April 23rd, Chinese lunar comes out to March 25th right here. March 25th, that comes out to the 23rd, guys. 4 days, huh? So I'm not saying anything will happen, but if it was pointing towards the Pope, guys, right? If this name was pointing, if the initials were pointing toward the Pope, that's it. 4 days is moon, basically. Now, I don't know if that's the case, right? It could be somebody else. Even Cryptomaniac stated, does it begin now? Look at this. 421 comes out to today's date, right? 21 is the explosion. Huge news today. So much has happened, right? Again, because it's the morning, guys, right? So early, I wasn't going to upload a regular video. It was going to be some other video, but since this is major, I had to bring forth immediately, right? Again, could come out to 421, which says so it begins. The craziest thing to me, and Mr. Pool is literally 1,000% a time traveler. He literally tweeted on the same exact date today, but a couple years ago, which is a delta for today's date, DIE, die. Scary, creepy. And what just happened? Right? The I is flipped on its head. The world, the order is flipped, guys. It seems like they are no longer in control. Wow. The same exact date today, but in the year 2020. What's going on, guys? Right? This is scary. I don't know. But Baba Cooks told us nothing happens until Vatican says so. Which they just said what happened. Right? Is it time? 421. All these tweets can come out to 421. 421. 421 comes out to fast, faster, and fastest. The events are going to accelerate to the highest pace. From Vatican News. Quote, "Dearest brothers and sisters, with deep sorrow, I must announce the death of our Holy Father Francis. At 7:35 this morning, the Bishop of Rome, Francis, returned to the house of the Father. His entire life was dedicated to the service of the Lord and of His Church. He taught us to live the values of the gospel with fidelity, courage, and universal love, especially in favor of the poorest and most marginalized, with immense gratitude for his example as a true disciple of the Lord Jesus. We commend the soul of Pope Francis to the infinite merciful love of the one God." End quote. Wow. And then here are a few other tweets from different people, guys, from the White House. Rest in peace, Pope Francis. Right. And this is President J.D. Vance, or Vice President J.D. Vance, meeting the Pope before he left, right? He passed on. Crazy stuff, guys. And that was, I think, yesterday. Even from the Wise Owl, Christine Lagarde. "I am deeply saddened to hear the passing of His Holiness Pope Francis. He was a global voice for unity, justice, and human dignity. His wisdom and humility touched lives far beyond faith. My thoughts are with all who grieve his loss." Right? From the Prime Minister of India as well. Right? So everyone, a lot of people seem sad today. Right? But it's interesting because the perception, a lot of people seem happy though. Right? Excitement and grief. Craziness. Pope Francis. Birth date comes out to 888. 88 88 years, 125 days, 88 years, 4 months, and 4 days. Then, breaking, World Economic Forum says the founder, which is he's 87 years old, guys, steps down from board. What's happening today? Say goodbye. Message received per his request today. What? And then Happy Easter, right? EASTER comes out to what? EAS, Emergency Alert System. I don't know what's happening, guys, but a lot of things are happening today. As well as Coinbase to launch XRP derivatives literally in hours from now. This changes everything. Futures contracts for XRP are going live, guys, today, right? And what this means. So this is huge stuff. This was XRP today, right? The volatility, I told you guys, this week is going to be explosive, dangerous, and all types of stuff. And we literally got confirmed not only with XRP, but with external events. And this is just day one. 423 blackout, just dark. Will darkness consume Earth because of what happened today, right? Maybe light has disappeared. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but this is just a Monday, the beginning of a new week. The fountain for today's video comes from Baba Cugs. What's one crypto mistake you'll never make again? He replied, wouldn't know, didn't make any. I invested in XRP and the future is brighter than ever. Look at that, right? So light hasn't disappeared. Today's a sad day, most definitely, but XRP is the future, guys. Right? The old world is dissolving to bring upon a new world. The torch has been passed on. So once again, rest in peace to Pope Francis, and yeah, it's total shock. Which probably signals the end of the world is near. So let us prepare. Crazy stuff. I couldn't believe my face. I really couldn't. But anyways, guys, so face me says, see ya.